Don't worry, guys, with a low eyebrow. The proportions is also slightly off. This is either a very small amount of bread and a very large raspberry, or very small everything and the raspberry is normal size. Why did we come here? There's bloody dishes, spiders everywhere, this shower doesn't work, there's only 2 beds, and we don't have any food. And it's a high risk of flooding. This is the worst holiday. Salmon Nuggets, and welcome to Cooking Companion. I'm pretty sure I played a demo for this like ages ago. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? And if I click no... if you click no, it starts it anyway. What happens if I click yes? Yes. Oh. Wait, why was it different? Okay, so there's like a whole... Like, I can keep playing it. They're too gross for you. Kitchen. Cupboards are bare, nothing looks appetizing here. What do you want to check it? So you can play it without any spooky, scary shenanigans, but we aren't here for that. We are here for the full spoopy experience. There we go. The characters, great. You know, what the game is about to have. Gregor, that what was brutal about the cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water. It has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace with my over-enthusiastic squirrel. Is that a squirrel? Don't eat... some kind of mythical thing. I can't wait to... Ah! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Maria. Why is that the voice of gamer? Don't worry, guys, with a low eyebrow. Eyebrow. With a little bit of eyebrow grease, the world would be a brighter place. You tell them just up. With a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Maria from dying due to the dust. Hey! Why is everything she's saying screaming? Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. My Squirble agrees. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Natalie. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 bosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure here. And Natalie has very interesting life goals here. Roughing it is fun, and Natalie knows so much about edible foods. The slime molds? Or the fungus? Which? We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be most delicious. Of course you do, Hen. You seem like someone who's into slime-y substances. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Natalie? I can figure that out. Trial and error. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Natalie. Not ending up a corpse here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around, and I'm not talking about me. Ha 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 ha. There would be a problem. I read up to 10 different techniques to incapacitate them, but number 1 is... Natalie! Yeah, sorry, bro. Got carried away again. I'll help Natalie look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Because... why? If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, and Natalie and Maria are getting the food, Gregor's guarding the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You not. Very excited to try your cooking! Ah! Alright, everyone. Let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later! I remember you being somewhat unsettling in the demo, dear. Mariah and Natalie, Gregor. The three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I'm just going to call her Karen because it's easier, and I think it fits. Thank you, Natalie. Put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial! To save the game! Right click or hit escape button. Okay, cool. This menu will also allow you to adjust your volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exit the game without saving, la-di-da-di-da-di-do. Do you have any experience making meals? Yes! You know, this morning wasn't a good example because I kind of cheated and just ordered something. Because I wanted a coffee. But yes, I am. Of course, probably not. I'm extremely lazy or say nothing. I mean, we'll go with my preference for the time being. Of course! Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Harsh. But, you know, you're onto something there, Karen. Maybe just your dish. Right. It looks like Karen will remember that. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? The cupboards, behind the woodpile, or the drawers? I mean, cupboards. See if... So, you know, I was gonna say, oh, maybe they're just dirty, but then these ones over here are also dirty. The cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty, and Natalie must have put the supplies somewhere else. The cupboards. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. The cupboards. You check the cupboards underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse! That's dinner then? Yeah, cool, great. This would be a good gift to give to Karen. You added the dead mouse to your inventory. Wait, do I have an inventory? The cupboards! You put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karen's not ready for the dead mouse yet. You notice the letter L engraved in the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. You notice the letter... Okay, so we've cycled through the whole of that. Behind the woodpile. You found a dead mouse. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Behind the woodpile. You look at the logs closer. It's just a pile of Norway spruce. I mean... There's spider... Right, okay, so here's the thing. If there's spider webs and no spiders, it means that this has been here for a long... Was this always open? Behind the woodpile. The Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These would be useful during a snowfall. Cool. Great. Learning. We're learning things. You recognise... You reconsider your view on Norway spruce. It's less dense and won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. Cool. I mean, smoke inhalation and such. The supplies aren't anywhere near here. And we'll cycle through. Right, the drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. You check the drawers again. Above the mouse hole, some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Oh man, what a meal we could make. Mold and dead mouse. You check the drawer above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Whee! Cabbage!
Oh, yes, I remember my... Uh-oh, I think my brain has melted. Imaginary friends. It's time! Chompettes! Sound of! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion.
Hey!
Oh, it's berry, raspberry,
Oh, yeah?
potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Chompettes. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. Great. With you or with... The proportions is also slightly off. This is either a very small amount of bread, more like a roll, and a very large raspberry, or very small everything and the raspberry is normal size. We'll share with you our secret chompette recipes. Thank them all to become a 5-star chef. Potato's the unsociable one. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame seed and pomegranate. Meat-free! Good. So, when we said, like, supplies, we bought pomegranates and eggplants and, you know, perishables. No hardtack, you know, no jerky, you know, nuts. Handful of nuts. No, okay, we apparently only brought perishables. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Let's move out! Great, are they going to make me do math again? Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Yes, only slightly. Karen, hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. And utterly lied, he actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Why did we come out to a cabin in the woods with not a decent enough worth of... So why are we on to emergency supplies? And why is it eggplant and pomegranate? I'm pretty sure I probably said this last time. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. Ooh. Oh, is it just like... Wait. Oh, it's actually... Ah, right. It's actually... They're giving me recipes to try out in real life. Ah! Right. I thought that this is what we were going to eat. Anyway, back to vegetable stew, which I can get on board with. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, again... perishables. You drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in a saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throw some chopped onions in and cook it for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. That's... Because I'm fed, that's why I was like, I'll play this just now. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Oh, transition, that's what I was like. We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need. We've had some wild sorrel, maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. And all you burying the lead, we saw a red deer! Alright, spotted it. God, she just has the most, like, condescending, like... Uh-huh. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Yes! That actually comes to a surprise. There's over 160 species of spider here. 160! Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they're all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yes! I was gonna sleep on the couch! There were 16 of them there. I'm not sleeping on the couch then! And there's only 2 beds in the bed. Did we, you know... TripAdvisor, you know... Look up where you're fucking going. Don't sweat, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere. So I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Natalie, you two take the bed. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I was always planning on taking one of the beds. Where'd I sleep? I'm sleeping in the drawer with the Chompettes, aren't I? Great, thanks. Anyway. Hey, Natalie, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, champ. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Looks good, have to say. Although, don't remember adding peas. Don't know what the brown is. That's probably potato, carrot. Don't know what that is, and we didn't have peas. But, you know, it's fine. Movie magic. This is what I prepared earlier. And my very old crockery pot. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. They do so with gusto. Why is Natalie suddenly got like the protagonist of every anime face suddenly? Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you! You must be world-class, chef. Karen takes a bite. Oh. It's bland as hell. Alright then. Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. It's so generic. Sorry I didn't pack my pomegranates when we came out to this fucking ram shack. I'll do better next time, Karen. Fucking put mold and dead mice into it. Could probably use some meat next time. Alright, Gregor, look, we get it, man. Look, I get it. You're a bear. We don't need to discuss it any further. You love meat. Gross. Oh, is Mariah a vegetarian? For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fraga Salvesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Well, would we not also... Did we pack sugar? Is that not how you make jam? I don't make jam, but I'm pretty sure you require sugar in order to render it down into jam. No? Otherwise it's just pulp. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a good meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Okay. You know, when you start counting days, it's usually cause for concern. Is that some kind of wizard staff? Hey, you up? Gregor, I don't think we're in that kind of relationship, bud, but anyway, how'd you sleep? It was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until Gregor, we either need to have a chat, or you're getting a smaller portion tonight. It's 1 hour until I'll slap the shit out of you. Sorry, I'll slap the shit out of you. Fucking Christ. Will you two pipe down? Try to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. But also, the more time that you're awake and using energy, the more food that you will require. So, you know, it's kinda, you know. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Ah! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. It turns a little pale. Kara's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more wild sorrel today. Yes! If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and the meat, big guy? Ah, whoops. And Attlee's herbalism books say that there are many wrong character. And Attlee's herbalism books say that there are many more species of plants to eat out there. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into meat. Okay. So we've got meat eater, not meat eater. Not sure yet. I would presume not meat eater given the companion squirrel, rabbit, animu thing, and meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll just go to observe the trout at the very least. Gregor comes back. I got the fucking trout, man. Quick, cook it up while they're asleep. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. This is getting awkward. We'll be back later. Can you watch over our stuff today? I nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? Are you going as well? I nod. Thank fuck. Mariah, Natalie, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of Chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial! Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? So, talking to the Chompette... Is that a pipe? Is that a bong? I see there. And some feathers. Wow, we really didn't clean up worth of shit, did we? If I talk to the Chompettes, I get a recipe. If I check out other places, I'll get other stuff. Check the bedroom, check the bathroom, check the basement. I'm going to create a save file. Let me talk to the Chompettes and see if it is just that they give me a recipe and that's all. Because if that's it, I'm not going to bother with them.
Hello!
Hello! You almost crapped yourself. Manana. Por qué? The other Chompettes are somewhere in the basement. So it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? You shake your head. Great! Cabbage has it's just... Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams. This is a great source of vitamin K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Natalie why that is when he gets back. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? You should have a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. You're a world-class comedian as a cabbage. Since you've been so patient today, I'll give you the Chompette's secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Great. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. Tutorial. To check out the recipe, go to the main menu. Okay, so I got another recipe. Well, my mark here is done. Chompettes! Mosey out! Can you put me in the drawer? I want to try the others later. You're extremely relieved that the cabbage has stopped talking. You shut the drawer, as per her request. You look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. So it is just a recipe. Yeah, user back, so I presume that ends it. Right, okay, let's do something else. Cabbage said that the other Chompettes were in the basement, so let's go to the basement. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return. Wow, okay, wait. It's kind of giving me the illusion of choice here. Okay, let's try the bedroom. Since the I saw a floorboard keeked up there. Is that just a missing floor? Move me, thank you. Is this just a missing floorboard? That's interesting. Karen and Natalie kept the room pretty clean. Only one of them made their bed. Wonder who. Who still makes their bed? You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies. Interesting. So I got there was definitely something in that floorboard. So that's it for there. So it's pretty limited. Bathroom looks great. The amount of mold that's going on, fantastic. Yep, it's a bathroom, toilet, bathtub, and a cabinet underneath the sink. Open the cabinet. Yeah. You peer into the cabinet. It peers back. You found a spider. It's pretty small, but it's hairy. It's far too gross to even squish. There's a note buried in the spider web. Good day, Never mind. Good day. We have received a fair number of complaints from Ruslana Ulrich from her perceived harassment of her nephew, Marco. Ruslana alleges that you have been frightening him and of causing a public disturbance when travelling into town. Her list of complaints is as follows. Erratic shuffling, sneering at Marco in an attempt to intimidate or frighten, and babbling incoherently. We understand that this is by no means illegal, but humbly request that you stop immediately. Failure to do so will result in a person meeting. Result in an in-person meeting to discuss. More coffee, please. Thank you for your time. Leonard Casimires. Okay. So there's like, you take the complaint letter with you. You shut the cabinet. What else do you want to check out? Okay, right, so this one actually has like shit I can do. I think in our save in case I can only do one. Look in the mirror. You get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah. Look in the mirror. No thank you. Look in the mirror, I said. Hard pass. Nope. No. Not a chance. Not today. No thanks. Nah. No. That's funny. Sorry. No. Never. No chance. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I really don't want to look at myself, huh? Okay. Hint taken. Turn on the bath. The water isn't coming out. Oh well. So... this cabin gonna be stank soon. Turn on the bath. The water isn't coming out. Oh well. Does it change? No. Okay, inspect the black markings. Doesn't look like black mold. Must be residue from some old liquids. They're very around the bath and only there, so... And very... In the plates earlier... You know, maybe I just want to cut the trip short, you know? I've went a long way without having a break, or a holiday, or anything that you could justify as, you know, self-care. You know, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'll just go back to work. Should be coming back any minute now. You leave the bathroom to greet them. Okay, so that one had the most amount of stuff to it. So I think I'll continue on with that path that we took. We're back. Oh, get off, Mariah. Uh-oh. It's pretty weird to be scared. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. What are you scared of? It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up! You don't understand. Twinks are terrifying. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It's just a marmot. It is a marmot, Gregor. Not a monster. I laugh so hard that your ears ring. I'm not laughing anymore. Tears are rolling down Raya's cheeks. She saved all of her laughter until she got back to the cabin. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating! Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? Well... Kind of see where this is going. But I mean, if Mariah goes, then technically this is an environment in which meat can be cooked. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries. Raspberry. She's here. And elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Great. Tonight we're having sorrel with berries. Great dinner. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but then you decide your speciality. Cabbage rolls! That's my special. No judgment. You first bring a large pot of water to the boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot in the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion. I actually had like stuffed. What was it? It was like, I can't remember what they were, but it was like stuffed leaves when I was in Greece, and it was actually pretty bad. You combine some cooked rice, onion, an egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix roughly, and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them and tie a string around them so they stay in one place. You place the cabbage in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You adjust the heat to low and let the cabbage roll simmer for about 40 minutes. I hope everyone's taking notes, by the way. Being sure to saute with this liquid. Banging! This looks very photorealistic as opposed to the other. Well, no, it's got that kind of where like they paint over the actual image kind of thing. You cook cabbage rolls. Fucking Christ. Anna looks optimistic. You can see her there, eyeing the bowl. Karen looks skeptical. We can tell. And Natalie looks like a bowl. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. How we doing tonight? Ryan doesn't seem super happy. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could heal a whole batch myself. Don't! Look, you, right? I get the fact that you're twice the size and twice as broad and twice as fucking everything as everybody else. But chill a bit. I think the vegetable stew tastes better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? You don't respond. It really adds to it. Spin some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This really was something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Thanks. So I cook and do the dishes. Cheers. Thanks for that one. What did you do? Oh, that's right. You went for a walk. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Yeah, I noticed that nobody does the fucking dishes. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. Will it? Good morning, everyone! She is not a morning person. Yeah. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. No, we don't. We're on to emergency rations, which implies that we only use them during emergency. Enough food! I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being a risk of high flood. Why did we come here? There's bloody dishes, spiders everywhere, this fucking shower doesn't work, there's only 2 beds, and we don't have any food. And it's a high risk of flooding. This is the worst fucking holiday. This has to be like a work-mandated trip. Only that could be this abysmal. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? I've seen some shit. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It wouldn't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And Ali, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be the key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods. Is there? Where are they? That's 2 days you went out for edible food, and you come back like, oh, we saw a deer and a fucking marmoset. Like, fucking, where's the food? In the alley. I'll tell you where the food is. It's on your fucking shoulder. Cough it up. And it has better odds than trying to hunt. Well, I mean, it seems as though a lot easier against me anyway. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out a route some paper. Let me help, little guy. And Alan and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, in life you can't make everyone happy. True. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Oh. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Oh, right, well. No option. It is Mariah or Karen. Let's go with Mariah. I feel like Karen's talked my fucking ear off. Mariah is paging through some books on this bookshelf. You walk over to her. There are some great books here. Which one is your favourite? The romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one. What one would I be more likely to actually enjoy? Probably not the romantic one. Wait. Hang on. Which one is my favourite? So are you implying that these are my books? So this is my cabin. I'm the dirty fuck that doesn't have a working shower. Okay. I suppose if I live in a cabin in the woods, the crafting one. Oh, me too. Metallurgy is so interesting. I'm curious about the alloy components of our cauldron is. Oh yeah, we have a cauldron, don't we? I haven't seen one like that before. Anyway, great choice. I think Mariah will remember that. Oh. Your relationship is stronger. Oh, anyway. Didn't know you were so smart. Thanks. That's kind of a backhanded compliment. Let's talk again later, okay? You start to blush a little. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like the two are wrapping up their meeting. Gregor and Natalie come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Anyway, alright everyone, we have a route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Shouldn't I maybe wait to determine whether or not you got food before I start cooking food? The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's the sound? It sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Don't Silent Hill radio, mate. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? What radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did someone leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Valid point. Can we go to the basement yet? Your imagination runs wild staring at the basement door. You try opening and closing the deadbolt, just in case. You mill around until the others return. What is going on in the basement? If we go to the bedroom on day 2, do we still just get the options from day 1? Poor Natalie. Karen's snoring is so loud that she even wakes you up sometimes. And Natalie must be running on fumes. Would he have the courage to wake her up, though? That's a good point. Probably not. You wait around for the others to return. Okay, so that one's kind of nothing. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the Chompettes. Oh, it's all of them. Hello! Good to see you again. Thought you abandoned us. Why are you trying to fill them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Alright, Raspberry. Fucking Cam. Raspberry? No thanks! That vegetable stew? Gross. You always stuck up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion? It almost smelled as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Well, I imagine I am pretty stinky given the fact apparently my shower don't work. Aren't you going to give them a recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey, ever notice those 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us, right? God, of course. God, my fractured mind is making me talk to vegetables and fruit and bread. Just food. I'm talking to food. I have a perfect recipe for you today. It'll make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it'll be it will impress dinner guests. You receive the borscht recipe. Don't burn the cow in the cabin, making it okay. I nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes, mosey out. Why doesn't Potato ever do the smiles? You shut the drawer and wait for the others to return. Okay, so again, just getting recipes and that's about it. Okay, back to the bathroom. You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror. Aha! But you can't remember how it ended. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared when you entered. That's it, apparently. Mariah's back early today. Oh, dear. Hey, there's still looking for food outside. Natalie found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunch the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing to last if there's a big storm and get stuck here. It's almost like we should have planned better to begin with. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. I'm sorry. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. You make an entire roast dinner. Thank you. Is everything okay, Mariah? You've done such a great job with the meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Tee-hee-hee. Mariah will remember that. This is progressing quickly! Mariah, look, it's just the food, alright? Don't let it cloud your judgment. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometimes? You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. I mean, can you make jam without sugar? I don't know. I don't make jam. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Of course I don't have any fucking sugar. I don't even have a working shower. What makes you think I have sugar? Then again, what makes you think that I have most of the shit that I have? Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, Gregor, Yep. Yes, it's a sugar storm. That's right. It's just gonna fucking rain sugar, of course. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really too red to sail our way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. We're fucked, aren't we? So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow. That's awesome! You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You can see the snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumbling sounds like a dying calf. Is it? Sorry, Mariah. Do you know what, Mariah? You can have all the veggies. If that's a dying calf, then soup's on. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognise that sound from anywhere. Yes! Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laugh at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. And the lack of happy, peppy music suddenly. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? The answer's hunger. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Am I producing that noise? Yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's in the menu tonight, Chief? Bread and jam. You crush the berries into a small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. That's definitely mold. Sort of right there, there, and there. I can understand why it's crusty. You cooked raspberry jam and berries. Raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This homemade jam is to die for. Ha ha ha. Well, I wouldn't give to eat a fucking horse right now. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah. Everyone laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for your dinner and heads off to sleep. Really running incredibly low on supplies at this point. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The currents take you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what's in your back staring into your eyes. But you don't have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. What the lion shit monkeys? Okay. Well, with that, and as per usual, Gregor waking us up, I'm going to leave it here for today. Yeah, I wanted to... I remember playing this demo donkeys ago, and recently someone asked me to play Doki Doki Literature Club, and I've seen that, and I know what happens in it and all that kind of stuff, and I was kind of like, oh, there's that visual novel creepy game that I played the demo of, and I haven't pursued since. So yeah, I think I'm going to play more of this, because I think it's ramping up. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, bat the subscribe button, like the video, geez your button in the section down below, all that jazz, and I'll catch you nuggets in the next one, alright? Cheery bye. Don't worry guys, with a little eyebrow. The proportions is also slightly off. This is either a very small amount of bread and a very large raspberry, or very small everything and the raspberry is normal size. Why did we come here? There's bloody dishes, spiders everywhere, this shower doesn't work, there's only 2 beds, and we don't have any food. And it's a high risk of flooding. This is the worst holiday.